Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. So, last episode we kind of had to end a little bit abruptly. I'm actually picking right back up because I was in the middle of, I was about to get ready to do some stuff, you know. And one thing I forgot to mention at the end of last episode, I did look in the configs, and the chance to get second seeds from the mystical agriculture crops is 0%. So we're not going to get any seeds from it, but luckily the watering can here, it does work for those, so we can kind of speed up process a little bit. I do want to get growth accelerators before too long, and it's funny because I was looking in here. There's two different recipes here. You can either do blocks of Inferium Essence or you can do Runes of Earth, and I found it kind of funny this was even a recipe because if you do Runes of Earth, they take blocks of Inferium Coal, which of course you're basically spending double. You're spending double the Inferium Essence plus a bunch of other stuff to make, plus mana and everything to make the growth accelerators. So I'm not really sure why that's a recipe, but anyways, I did put down birch sapling into this bonsai pot, great wood, and silver wood. And just a heads up, whenever you craft your saplings with the dirt bucket, it does not consume the dirt that's in it. So it's basically just an extra step. I don't know. I'm not really sure why, but there's an extra step to get a sapling. So, and then over here I have started working on this. This is all sandstone. I went through about 4 shovels digging up enough sand just to build this. We've got to get sand. We've got to get sand up and going here soon. So, but anyways, since I cut, I did do a bit of stuff. Before the end of last episode. First up, I got some tin smelted up in here. We're going to go ahead and grab that. That's going to complete a quest right here for 14 tin ingots, and we're going to get 2 more tin ingots and 3 copper coins. That is a quest right here. I also completed the zombie quest again and turned that in. But so we've got that, and then there's a quest here to get 7 basic plates. Let's go ahead and do that. Which I'm actually sure that I'm going to need this other hammer that we got, this Artisan's Iron Hammer. So we'll go ahead and get our 10 plates. And there's some more. And quest complete, basic plates. And we get a copper chest and 2 copper coins. And actually I think getting that is going to complete a quest. We get a wood to copper chest upgrade. Okay. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and dump that stuff into there. This copper chest we will use. I'm going to put it, I'm going to set it right there for right now. And then this, we can use this to upgrade. I don't have another wood chest around. Actually, you know what? This right here, we'll just right click and upgrade that. So, yay. Okay, and then there's the quest for the tank valve. It says, upon completion of this quest, you unlock the chapter Blacksmith's Workshop. I don't know what it takes to make the valve. I'm not too worried about that, but if we unlock another tab, all the better. We're going to need a filter, that's string mesh, and wool cloth, that's wool, to get 8 of those. Okay, that's actually not terrible. I tell you what, I wanted to get into some string stuff because we've actually got a bit of cotton. This stuff's been growing because it you know, it doesn't, whenever you harvest it, it doesn't go back to stage 1. So you can, these cotton, the Natura cotton actually, it's pretty good. Because plant speed in this pack is very, very slow. By the way, I noticed something. Those steaks that we had, look at that. They only give 1 hunger shank in this pack. It's crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves as much string as we possibly can. And I'm going to be recording like way ahead on these videos. Like right now, the first episode hasn't even came out yet. It was supposed to come out today, but my upload speed is just so bad that it ended up taking about 24 hours to upload it. So it's not quite out yet. But anyways, let's get ourselves. We're just going to go ahead and get a bunch of the string mesh because we're going to need it. And we need to get that woven cotton for that one quest, because we're kind of working towards making a sleeping bag. Well, let's go ahead and make the valve first. So 3 string mesh, and we're going to need some wool cloth. How much wool cloth, or how much wool did I need for that? Just 4 pieces. Okay, I've actually got plenty of wool right here, thanks to my sheep. And bear in mind that you do have to feed and water them ever so often. They're hungry and thirsty right now. I'll take care of them in a little bit. But oh, that's actually paper for that part. Okay, well I've got sugarcane, so we'll go ahead. That was another thing that we were going to work on, getting paper. Oh, it does consume the sandstone. Oh, that's nasty, because I don't have any sand left. I used it all for making this, so let's get ourselves, I'm going to get a couple pieces actually, because now that we need paper for that as well, which hopefully a piece of that will grow or something here soon. Okay, there's 2 more paper, and that should complete a quest. Quest complete, paper. Yay. And we get either 4 paper, 10 sandstone slabs, or a common loot bag. I'm going to take the paper, because sugarcane is a bit of an issue at the moment. And then the tank valve, the filter from Galacticraft, we'll go ahead and get that. And technically I can make another one. And then we need 2 tin, 2 iron, and we'll get the tank valve. And quest complete, tank valve. Okay, so that's done. We get a rare loot bag, 32 red porcelain, and a silver coin. And that unlocks the Blacksmith's Workshop. It says Introduction Blacksmith's Workshop. This chapter provides an introduction on how to use the Blacksmith's Workshop. Above all, the workshop is needed to manufacture armor and tools, manual welding. Initially important for hammers and excavators as long as the tool forge of Tinker's Construct is not available. But all armor except clay, copper, leather, and Avaritia stuff must be welded here exclusively. You have to organize a burner, fuel, gases, and other materials. There remains a lot of work to be done before we can start to weld something. Okay, so we'll go ahead, turn that in. There we go. And then we have a quest here to get a basic gas tank from Mechanism. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that right this second. We will get back into that, but we're going to hold off on that. Let's see. The woven cotton. We needed 2 of these. And I want to go ahead and get that. So it's crafted like this. There's 1. And there's 2. And quest complete, woven cotton. We get 2 string and a copper coin. And then we have a quest here to make our sleeping mat. Okay, so the sleeping mat. We're going to need the needle. We're going to need some carpet, woven cotton, and leather. Okay, well, we happen to have leather available. Let me dump this stuff. And we've got somewhere's about in here. Right here. We have some merino wool. So we can use that. And there's our 3 white carpet, and then we'll get our sleeping mat. There's that. And quest complete, sleeping bag. We get 2 leather, 2 white wool, and a copper coin. Okay, so that little section of quests is done. We still have to make a bow. We will. Okay, let me dump this stuff. And I guess I should go put down my fishing nets as well. We'll do that here in just a minute. I was going to do that last episode, and I just never had the time. In our rare loot bag, we got 3 beeswax, diamantine crystal, pear jelly, leather, and oxygen. We still haven't even made any stone torches either. What's this? Olive trees. They want us to get 5 olives and an olive pit. Okay, I know where a dynamic olive tree is, so we'll go out and do that. And also our fishing nets. Okay, I've got plenty of time for this. Let's go put out our fishing nets real quick, and we'll just throw them. We'll just throw them right out here. So right click and right click. Okay, and I'm thinking that we just leave that there until it catches a fish, and then it'll have the fish inside of it. I'm not for sure. That's from the fishing net mod. I'm not as familiar with that one. I'm pretty familiar with some of the other. There's a ton of different fishing nets, like added by mods. Okay, but if we go over here, I know there's an olive tree off in this direction. Because I came across it. It's actually a little ways out, I guess. Yeah, we got plenty of time, though. It's like... Oh, no, it's right over there. I went too far. I knew it was like somewhere right around in here, but... I went by it before, but I didn't have the inventory space for it really, so I couldn't get it. By the way, I used up all of our gold pick. I went over. I was kind of just waiting, and I had everything chunk loaded at the base, and I was waiting for sugarcane to grow. And there we go. Quest complete. Olive trees. I was waiting for sugarcane to grow, and I mined up a couple stacks of that blue schist. It's like right shy of 2 stacks, and I did use that golden pick. I know I wasted the fortune enchant on it, but it was such a low. I mean, it's like a wooden pickaxe mining quality, mining tier, and so it was like pretty much useless. So I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna waste it. Okay, we're starting to get some sugarcane. That's great. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get that because I think we're gonna need it. There's a hippogriff. Okay, so the olive trees, we get a honeyed slice and 3 copper coins. And then the lunch bag. It'll unlock the kitchen workshop. A lunch bag can store 3 different food items at the same time. You need a bunch of paper for this. Okay, so let's take a look at the lunch bag. There's also the lunch box, which is a bit better, but we need the blacksmith's workshop for that. Okay, it's just a whole lot of paper. That's what it is. Okay, so there is our lunch bag. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. We are in business. We're making some progress this episode, unlocking some tabs. Okay, so we get 32 light blue porcelain. I will probably end up using that. A rare loot bag, copper coins, silver coins. I don't like that hippogriff flying around here. It bothers me. We got 2 lead plates and a blue rune. And that unlocks the kitchen workshop. The kitchen workshop is used to combine several unit operations like mixing, cooking, kneading, shaping, and forming. Everyone needs a kitchen workshop. There are already many recipes integrated in this workshop, but by far not all of them yet. No worries, I'll work on it. Okay, so the kitchen workshop. That sounds promising. Let's take a look here. It's cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. Okay, so we're going to need a wood tank. Okay, so that should be everything we need for that. So there is the kitchen workshop. Requires tools and or liquids, water, milk, olive oil, or cooking oil. Alright. I'm actually not familiar with this. This is all from the Artisan work tables. It's a really neat looking mod. And this is actually my first time messing around with it. It actually adds quite a few different work tables. Like if we take a look here at Artisan, you can see it adds like a bunch of tools, but it adds mason workshop, blacksmith, jeweler, engineer, mage, chemist, kitchen, designer, and potter's workshops. It seems pretty cool, I have to say. So, but anyways, if we open up the chef's workshop, this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay, and let's see. First up, kitchenware. They want us. It says we need a pan of any material. It says every component of a meal can be put on the kitchen workshop before cooking: water, oil, wheat, pasta, rice, cheese, vegetables, etc. But it does not make any sense without kitchenware. So the copper pan, can we make just like an iron pan? Yeah, we can make an iron pan. It's got quite a bit more durability, so we'll do that. In fact, let's get that stuff, and we'll go ahead and make our Artisans Iron Pan. And quest complete. I don't know if I want it. Actually, like nothing's really organized at the moment. I'm just putting things all over the place. So we'll put that right there, actually. And we'll put our iron pan into there. And we get either 10 fresh water, 10 fresh milk, 5 inferium, or an uncommon loot bag. I'm going to take the uncommon loot bag, I do believe. And we get an iron helmet, potassium, titanium, and powdered donut. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and eat the donut. And then next up, we have kitchenware number 2, the Artisan's Iron Cutting Board. Okay, so to make this, we're going to need 2 iron, 2 slabs, and a stick. Not bad. There we go, and quest complete. And these do have durability, and if I recall, they will stack in here, so you can make up a bunch of them and stack them. Okay, so we can get 4 white mushrooms, 4 heavy cream, a kitchen workshop, or an uncommon loot bag. I'm going to take... I'm actually torn between the mushrooms and another workshop. I'm actually going to take the white mushrooms because then we can turn them into seeds. And then next up we've got kitchenware number 3. The Artisan's Iron Knife. And this is string, sticks, and 2 iron. There we go. Oh, I can't put them both in there. But is there a... Okay, right there. I can store additional tools, it looks like. And we get a copper coin and a silver coin. And then we have pot upgrade, kitchenware number 5. The clay pot. It's 5 clay plates. Okay. I've got some of them. Okay, I've got enough. Haha. I had a few left over from making... so we get 4 clay and a pumpkin pie. But I had some left over from making... Wow, so many quests. So many quests. I feel like some of these things could be consolidated to, like, you know, kitchenware quests. And just have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe upgrades is another one. But that's fine. The clay juicer is next up. And that needs 3 clay plates, a button, and 4 glass. Okay, so I'm going to need to make some more clay plates. Because I don't quite have enough anymore. So there we go. And I'm just going to get that smelting. I'm just using regular coal. I just can't afford the inferium at the moment. Okay, so while that's running, let's go back to Mystical Agriculture. The Prudentium Essence quest. We need 8 Prudentium. And I've actually got a bit of inferium here, because I was waiting for sugarcane to grow, and I was watering crops. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take Infusion Crystal, and we're going to upgrade this stuff. So there's 16, and then I'm just going to get as much as I can. There's 21 Prudentium Essence. Okay, so they're going to give us 2 more Prudentium Essence, 2 Prudentium ingots, a rare loot bag, copper coins, and silver coins. Let's take those. And inside of our rare loot bag, we got 5 fertilizer. Okay. And then the next quest in this line, Prudentium Furnace, Prudentium Coal, Inferium Seeds Tier 2, and the Crafting Seed Tier 2 quests. Okay, and these are actually going to have to be upgraded. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to need... I mean, I could break one of these down. Oh my gosh! Look at this troll. Why don't you come over here? No, no, come over here. My walls aren't high enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Oh, he turned to stone. Haha. Can I not, Okay, I can break him with a pick. Okay. You are dead, sir. We got 32 stone from that. That's actually kind of nice. In fact, I will take it. He did break this. That huge troll only broke this one little spot. But yeah, the walls, he's big enough he can just climb right over. Because they're only like 2 tall. And actually, I think he climbed over right there because he's so big. I don't know, he was able to step over it somehow. Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened. We'll have to fix that before long, but I'm working up to it, I promise. Okay, so these 4 crafting seeds. Let's get just some tier 1s first. And I'm just going to break those down real quick. There we go. Oh, I need base crafting seeds. And I actually need 1. Well, I've got 2 right here. So, base crafting seeds, tier 1 crafting seeds, tier 2 crafting seeds, and we're going to get a mystical fertilizer, a tier 2 crafting seed, 2 copper coins, silver coin, and gold coin. Haha. Okay, and then we have coal seeds, rubber seeds, copper seeds, mineral seeds, or mystical seeds. Okay, that's what I really want right there. Intermedium essence. But we're going to need a whole lot more essence. We're going to need quite a bit. I'm going to put that away in there. I know it's kind of weird that it's in there, but that's where it's going. So we actually got our very first gold coin. Of course, I can upgrade those as well. Now, out of curiosity, now that we're getting into gold coins, what kind of... Like, there's a quest here, Inferium. You get 32 Inferium for that. That's a little bit steep for my blood, I think. There's also Inferium seeds here that we can buy. Tier 1 Inferium seeds. There's also white sand for 10 copper coins. Oh, but I feel like I'm just going to, like, burn through... I'm going to burn through stuff if I'm not careful, because I'll just be buying, like, lots and lots of sand and just... It doesn't go very far as the build goes. It does not go far at all. I am thinking about getting this, though. 4 Inferium seeds. That's kind of steep for me at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to get that. That would help me out a lot. So, there's 4 Inferium seeds. I'm actually, to be perfectly honest, though, I'm really happy that the seed duplication, whenever you harvest stuff, I'm glad that's actually disabled. Just because it makes things a little bit more effort and a little bit more fun, you know, to work up towards. So, okay, so there's 4 Inferium seeds. Let's get these things planted. And that way we can get some more Inferium coming in. It's so slow. It's so slow to grow stuff. Okay, but our clay plates are done. So let's take a look again at the... We were wanting to get the juicer. This right here. So we're going to need a button and 4 glass. So there's our button, and then there is our clay juicer. Aha. Okay, and this thing... Okay, I'm just going to put that right there. Back to the kitchen workshop. We get a Snickers bar and a copper coin. Then there's juicer upgrades, pot upgrades. Salt, drinking glass, heavy cream, it's a trap. That's Pam's Harvest Craft traps. There's a quest here for tomatoes and tomato seeds. Wow, we need 32 tomatoes. I've got a few. I've got 22. I don't quite have 32. And I will say that between episodes, I'm going to work on kind of overhauling the way our crops are laid out some, so it's a little bit more organized. Because I've just got crops everywhere. I couldn't even tell you half the time what's where. It's such a mess over here, so... Okay, I just harvested up a bit of sand. And I'm going to get... a bit of that going. Trying to waste coal. Because we're going to need some glass. We're going to need quite a bit of glass. And I think what I want to make first is... I want to make these drinking glasses. Oh, we can make them in the... Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like a recipe for like mass production or something, but nope. Let's go ahead and get some of those. And I think that's going to complete a quest. Yes. We get a common loot bag, 4 wheat, and a copper coin. And we got iron sword, 7 cherry bombs, helium, alumite plate, and explosive arrows. Okay, and that leads into smoothies. A smoothie is a thick, creamy, and cold beverage made from pureed raw fruit and snow. Oh, we're going to need snowballs, though. We need to make an apple smoothie. And that is juicer, cutting board, and then we're going to need drinking glass, apples, or crab apples, and snowballs. And snowballs we can make with snow. Let's see, if we get into ice essence. Okay, we're going to get a glass cutter. If I recall, I think these can harvest, aside from just glass, I think they can harvest ice as well. I think. And I know where some snow is, and we're going to set out and go gather up. Well, let me make a shovel too. If nothing else, I can gather up just a lot of snow at once. But if we can get some ice, we can get ice seeds. And there's actually a quest. I can't remember how much ice do they want. 4 ice seeds. Okay. Because if we could start getting into smoothies, that might be for the best. Let's see, the apple smoothie restores 1.5. That's a little bit better than, and that doesn't require any kind of liquid either. That's a little bit better than just eating apples raw, because apples raw restore a half shank of hunger. And then, not to mention, of course, we have to take into account that, you know, we kind of need to alternate foods to get maximum efficiency. Now, if your foods restore at least a half shank, it's never going to go below a half shank. But it would be kind of good if we start getting something that's a little bit better. And smoothies are nice because we can easily make like berry smoothies and apple smoothies and mango smoothies and all that stuff that we have available. It's not super difficult. Okay, so we're going to head off in this direction. There's another spider. I don't have a lot of... I should drop off my stuff, but I'm not going to. Over in this direction, there's a mountain with snow and probably ice at the top and stuff. So I'm going to head over to there. And we're also going to have to get into making heavy cream, which isn't super difficult. But of course, whenever you have Animania, it's a little bit more involved because you have to actually get a cow pregnant and it have a baby so that it can start producing milk, and it has to be happy and fed and all those things as well. Actually, one thing though... Okay, there is no cow essence in this. I think the animal essences are gone from here. So, okay, so we can gather up a lot of this snow. Because even if I do get ice essence seeds up and going, I'm still going to need a bit of this for a while because just the essence seeds don't grow very fast. Unless you just sit and water them, they are slow as Christmas. Until we get, like... Basically, in this pack, it seems like you're going to want a lot. And I mean a lot of all your essence seeds. If you plan on, you know, really having many of them at all, you're going to need a lot of them. Or much of the essence at all, you're going to need a lot of it, so... Okay, the shovel broke, and we've got quite a bit of snow. And then, of course, we can break that down to snowballs. There's lots of llamas up here, too. Hopefully there's some ice. Actually, it looks like over on this mountain, on the map, there's water over there. So hopefully that water is frozen. Where? And it looks like it's not. Oh, that's because that's not even snow. That's marble. Okay, well, I should be able to, if nothing else, I should be able to just make it like a little infinite water source up there, and it should freeze for us. And this is all assuming that the glass cutter will work. I hope it does, but... Okay, there's a little bit of ice. Let's try this. No. Okay, well, I found out one thing that we can do. We can chisel it, and then just pick it up. So, that'll work. And there's 4 ice. Okay. I'm going to head on back, because I don't want the sun to set on me before I get back. And it takes a little while for that water to freeze and all that. So, I can get the ice essence that I need and get the ice to make more seeds. That's not a problem. So, and I do need to check the fishing nets, too. If I get back in time, I want to check those. Also, we will be, here soon, we'll be automating freshwater. Because technically we could do it. It's not all that difficult. It does take a little bit of effort. We might even do it next episode because we're going to start needing a lot of water for making sandstone and for cooking and stuff like that. So we are going to need to automate that here soon. Yeah, see, we've got fish in there. And then we should just be able to... Let's see, how is this? Okay, we have to break it to collect it. So we got a bowl, a raw snapper, and... Is that it? Okay, maybe that's it. I don't really need the bowl, though. And it looks like your fishing nets can break. Because I just broke one and I didn't get it back. Oh, man. Like, I guess there's like a small chance or something that it can break. That's dirt I threw down. And I got really unlucky. Okay, that's actually not all that great. Yeah, there's better fishing nets, so we'll go to the better fishing nets. Like the Pam's Harvest Craft ones, for example, are much better. I mean, they're not that expensive for us at this point, but still a little bit expensive. Oh, by the way, I did make some berry medley a bit earlier, and this stuff right here, it does consume the bowls, so just a heads up. And it actually, if you notice, it only restores 1.5 shanks, so you're just as well off, really, just eating your berries. Even better off if you're using something like cranberries or blueberries from Benny's Extra Trees. You're even better off. It's not really all that great. Okay, so we've got our snow, and then if we take and we let's see, I've got apples. Let's get like 3 of these, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop those, our drinking glasses, and snowballs, and we need the juicer. Wait, what all do we need for the apple smoothie? I know it's like the juicer, the cutting board. Yeah, that's all. Juicer and cutting board was it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 apple smoothies. And there we go. That's how we craft those. Awesome. And we got the kitchen workshop apple smoothies. We got this done. And we get a gooseberry smoothie. And coin and snowballs. But those smoothies are going to be nice. They're a decent upgrade. I mean, they're not great food by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still better than just eating apples raw, you know. Especially if I can get a few smoothies. I'm sure that I can do blueberry smoothies. Yep. And I can use Natura blueberries. And then raspberry smoothies. Honestly, there's a whole lot of different smoothie types. Most fruits can make smoothies, as you can see. So I'm pretty much just going to be making smoothies from all of our berries and our apples and our mangoes that we're harvesting. And we should be pretty good on food with all that stuff going, I should think. Or, you know, for a bit. I'm actually going to make a few. Looks like, oh, that's the only thing. We don't get our drinking glasses back, though. Ugh. And that would put, man, that would put me needing to, yeah, that would put me needing sand for sandstone and for drinking glasses. It would just be too much. It would be just a little bit too much sandstone that I'm going to be, or sand that I'm going to be needing. So, scratch that. Okay, I've been moving stuff around. Our Inferium seeds are right over here now. One thing I want to do real quick, I've got enough essence now. I've been kind of water canning that just so I can get the essence for this. I would like to upgrade these seeds, and I need this right here. And I went ahead and got enough to do 3 seeds because that's what the quest, that's what we need for the quest. So I figured might as well go ahead and make enough for the quest. That way we get an extra seed. So what we're going to do is this, surround it. There's our tier 2 seeds, and quest complete. And we get 4 Prudentium, 1 Inferium tier 2 seeds, copper coin, and silver coin. I also completed this quest here, and I went ahead and turned it in so that the timer could be running down. We did get another gold coin from that. So that's kind of nice. It's about a 3-hour time cooldown on that quest. So, but anyways, this unlocks Intermedium Essence, which is something that I want to work towards. So, that's a lot of the reason I went ahead and got the seeds, even though I will probably, I mean, I want to lay out more seeds, and they're really not expensive if I just go for like tier 1 seeds. So, I'm probably going to lay out a bunch more here soon, but right now, I mean, I can only water can a 3x3 until I upgrade this, which technically we could upgrade this. It's not that expensive. All of this is very doable for us, and this would cover a 5x5. So we will, before too long, we will upgrade that. But for right now, we're just using the 3x3. So they actually grow decently fast. And technically there's the open block sprinkler, but I don't have a big supply of bone meal. Then there's a cyclic sprinkler, which does do a speed increase without needing, you know, bone meal going in. but I need a lot of bones for that, and I don't really have much in the way of bones. And I don't think, because I wanted to make the fertile soil too, but there's no, I don't have much in the way of bones, and there's no bones in here that I've noticed being able to buy. So, okay, we got a bit more essence built up. I am just kind of watering while I'm editing footage, so it kind of works out. Let's go ahead and get ourselves more prudentium and more prudentium. Then we're going to upgrade this to intermedium. And quest complete. Intermedium essence. And there is that. We get 2 additional intermedium essence, a rare loot bag, 2 copper coins, 2 silver, and a gold coin. Okay, and then there's a quest here for the intermedium furnace, the crafting seed tier 3s, and then the inferium tier 3s. Then there's quests here for redstone seeds, iron, electrotine, dark gem, silicon, bronze, and glowstone. None of which are the seeds that I'm actually after. Okay, that's what we got. Emerald crystal. Interesting. And the iron shovel I will put to use next time I go out and gather. Next time I go out to gather sand, I will definitely be using that. And really, really quickly. Okay, that takes a platinum. Oof. No, I think I'm gonna pass on those on those rewards. No thanks. But now that we have that intermedium, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these tier 1. It's not going to complete a quest, but we're going to go ahead and upgrade this to a tier 3 crafting seed. And then we're going to get ourselves... Oh, wait, though. I just realized something. The fire seeds. I need 4 lava buckets. Oh, you can actually get additional seeds this way, though. With phytogenic insulator. And you have a small chance, too. So, I mean... We're not going to make this just yet, but it's actually not... Wow, it's actually really cheap. Like, with a little bit of a push, we could make that. Of course, I don't have any RF production, so it wouldn't do me a whole lot of good, but... anyways, the fire buckets... rolling machine... or the blacksmith's workshop. We'll be getting into that, but we need methane gas. Okay, so maybe that's going to have to wait for a little bit. So, for now, what I'm going to do is... At least I've got a tier 3 crafting seed. But for right now, I'm going to break this stuff back down. And I'm just going to upgrade 3 of these seeds to a tier 2. And then I'll need a stack to finish my 3x3, but... Yeah, I'll just work on getting these upgraded instead, for now. And then try to get maybe the ice essence seeds and stuff going. Okay, but I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, so I'm going to end this one out here. Next episode, when we come back, we're going to hopefully push on towards buckets and work towards getting our fire seeds so that we can start getting sand in kind of from that source. Is one of my major goals, but then of course we're going to continue on with quests and stuff and work on sorting out a good source of food, I think, for now. So something that's not going to consume my bottles or my bowls or, you know, anything that I have to just keep crafting. I would prefer something that I could just stack and have. So we're gonna sort out something nice for that. But so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.